Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everybody. Welcome to What's Up 275 or thereabouts. It's the KATT race, but no ordinary KATT race. This is the BR200. It is Mr. Alpe du Zwift, Brian Rhoden's 200th climb up Alpe du Zwift tonight. And we're all going to try and, try and beat him, to be honest. It's not set up to be a procession like the BR100 was, because this is our KATT race at the end of the day, so we're all here to race. That said, I think Brian's got every chance of winning the thing anyways. He knows his way around this course. He's quite good on the hills. And wow, I mean, what an achievement. Absolutely fantastic. I have set up over on the other screen, I have logged into what was Lucas, my son's account, is now Goatee McCrankface account. So hopefully I'll be able to have a full Brian Rhoden cam all the way through this race, provided my iPad battery doesn't go halfway through it. Oh good, my heart rate monitor's just started. I'll be interested to keep an eye on that in this. We've got a new start pen, which I'm really, really pleased about. I think the worst thing about the Road to Sky route was the fact that you've already got the original KOM, and then a pretty long ride, and then halfway up the original, well not halfway, but a bit of the original epic KOM before you even get into the jungle, which now is very slow because of the sloggy sand. Then you start the climb proper. So yeah, this new start pen, I'm trying to work out exactly where it is. I think it's kind of on that long stretch which is the entrance into the jungle. So we'll probably have maybe 5-6 kilometers before we hit the foot of Alpe du Zwift. Then it's just head down, find a cadence, find a rhythm, and work my way up it. I'm hoping this race suits me better than my last couple of races, in that I know there's no chance of a breather on the climb itself, but it's more of a take it steady, pace yourself kind of race. So that might actually give me a chance of keeping my heart rate down to a reasonable level, but we shall see. Anyway, brilliant turnout by the looks of things. I am going to now concentrate on my start, which is in 36 seconds, and as soon as we do go, I'm going to have to fiddle around on the other screen to try and catch Mr. Rhoden so we can watch him all the way. It looks like Brian's playing Beach Boys. Good stuff, man. Hopefully that'll power you up. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. And the KATT BR200 is go. Have we got anyone going off at stupid pace? A few people putting out some watts. Alright, let me try and get hold of Brian Rhoden if I can. Over on the other screen. There's Rudy. Those two usually aren't too far apart from each other. Hey, there is that Mr. Rhoden. There we go. Give you the first ever ride on from Goatee McCrankface. There we go. Yeah, this lead in, that's much better. Loving that. 124 people turned up. Great, great stuff. Thank you guys. Alright, the small bunch that were behind us of V. Garcia, F. Cardiello, D. Ashton, Paul Trilk, M. Potter, starting to group up with the bunch I'm in. K. Arne Avor, J. Hansen, M. Vinding, P. Opalak. I know Maria Trilk's in here as well. Cheers, Gordon. Mr. Team Time Trial for the ride on. Oh, I've just seen a message from someone saying people keep vanishing. Oh, I hope that's not a hint of what could come. Oh man, I'm towards having dropouts. No, please don't let this be one of those nights. Thank you, Anne S, for the ride on. Great to see you. Now, I've just seen Mr. Reyes go flying past on a mountain bike. And did he do a bike change? That's cheeky. Well, it's got him back to the front of this bunch, but he's kind of now just pulling everyone along, I think. So, nice one. I appreciate the bike change there, Mr. S. Cheers, Steve. Great to see you, dude. Congratulations on the Pack's birthday. What an incredible achievement by a phenomenal and huge group. Great to see. And thank you, Mr. Waddington, as well. I think that's the name I just saw. Good to see you, bud. I'm just watching the group. Brian Rhoden, Ring Visser, Rudy Pausma, and plenty of others just hitting the foot of the climb. They're about to take on Mr. Rhoden's climb up Alpe du Zwift number 200. I don't even know what this is for me. I think I'm on about 30, if that. Yeah, well said, Mr. Blundred. The big 200, Brian. Good luck, buddy. Cheers, Darren Hunter, for the ride on. Wish you were here, man. I'm sure you don't. Alright, let's see if Thomas switches his bike back. I can see him just ahead of us on his mountain bike. Not sure what the climbing prowess is of that 20 kilogram fat tyre wide bar bike. We shall see. Doesn't look great by the fact that we've just swarmed him and gone past. Adios, Mr. Ass. You better do that bike swap quick, man, or we'll be gone. I think he has. I think he stopped. Alright, there's the line. Up we go. Right, Mr. Keith Denton said he was only going to go as long as he stayed ahead of me. He's 4 seconds up the road. I'm coming, Hoff. As I finally managed to reach Mr. Capel, I think he backed off to try and give me a wheel, if I'm honest. So thank you, Len. For the man of the hour, Mr. Brian Rhoden is round the final hairpin, cruising up to the top, while I'm on bend 6. Jesus. I think that's Paul Trilk just a second or so ahead of myself and Len. I didn't see it, but I think Kev must have had a dropout. He was right with me. I didn't notice anything, but then he just disappeared off my screen. So that's really unlucky. I'm trying to stay with Len, but I'm having to sort of do it in fits and starts. Just trying to have sort of micro rests in between little bursts. And that doesn't help when you're trying to stay on someone's wheel. My trainer is really squeaky as well. And thanks to Neil Clampy Clamp and Keith Denton, I think I know the cause of that. So I'm going to do a quick fix video, maybe tomorrow if I get a chance. And I'll only upload it if it works. Alright, myself and Len have made contact with Paul Trilk. Awesome stuff. Just as Mr. Rhoden comes to the line. He's done it. Great stuff, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, take a well-earned rest at the top of the mountain. I don't know who we're watching now. There you go, we're watching Mr. Blundred. Current leader, I think. in the A category. Oh no, maybe LeQ's taking him, I can't remember. He's bloody fast, whatever. Oh, it was Maria Trilk, not Paul Trilk. Not sure where Paul is, whether he's further up. I know he's been really poorly. So if you are further up, that's an even more stunning effort, my friend. He's done an awesome job. Managed to pull right away from me. There is Mr. Paul Trilk. Unreal. Great stuff, man. Thank you, M. Hull, for the ride on. As I just lose touch a little with Len and Maria. Switch over to Wilt's rider on the Brian cam. Cheers, Dave, for the ride on. As we hit a nice rest at 0%. Even the 5% feels like a rest. Thank you, A. Hayward, also for the ride on. Alright, turn 6 done. On to turn 5. Or towards turn 5. Mr. Denton just bemoaning the fact that I haven't caught him. I came within a second about maybe in the first sort of third of the mountain, but I didn't quite grab his wheel and I needed to have a breather, thinking I'd just be able to push back up to him. So he found some legs, disappeared up the road, and I'm kind of glad because it means he's had to do the whole race. Good on you, Keith. Hey, thanks for the ride on, Paul. I think that's you that we've just joined, is it? Unreal, man. I haven't got the excuse of feeling ill. That's incredible stuff, dude. Just watching Cassie over on Brian cam. I think she's come past us the opposite direction already. Len's showing his class now. He definitely was pacing himself, helping me for a while. And now he's just showing he's got the kick when he needs it. Good stuff, man. Paul Elliott Kouachich saying this could be his fastest ever time. Great stuff, dude. I really hope so. What an occasion to do it on. I think my fastest time's been and gone already. Ring Vista saying the same. Feels like a PR. Oh, I really hope that's loads of PBs for everybody. That'd be great stuff. I've got Amandalora 67 charging me down now. Has been for a while. Len stretched his legs. Good man. Oh, I wish I could watch Paul Elliott Kouachich. He's only got 1k to go. But I'm trying to keep an eye on Len and M. Mazur behind me. I'd just like to know if Paul gets a PB. Noel McGrath telling me to put the power down and catch Keith before the top. Oh man, I don't know how far ahead he is. But equally, I don't think I've got much power to put down. Len's starting to pull away. I'm trying to just cling on to M. Mazur at the moment. That would be nice though, if Keith was in touching distance and I didn't cramp up before I got there. Cheers, Aki Mark, for the ride on. Fudge. I'm dying, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. That last 200 Fudge. Ah, done it. Christ. Holy crap. Well done, Lynn. Pace to perfection, my friend. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, Keith. Beat me by just under a minute in the end. Excellent stuff. Rudy Powsma. I'm surprised I even got that close. You must have been having problems. I'm not going to run through all the order. I'm just going to look for the main man. Here he is. Mr. Rhoden. Less than an hour, less than 55 minutes to do the climb and the leading. Brilliant stuff. Alright guys, I need to go and try and recover. But I managed to do it in a reasonable time for me and didn't get cramp and my heart hasn't exploded, so I'm taking that as a win. Oh, alright. I'm going to give everyone ride-ons. No need to watch this. Our winner, by the way, was M. Riberic, followed closely by Paul Mask, who does it on rollers, which is just stupid. WKG is G Blundred up there as well. Great stuff. Right, I'm not going to run through this. Sorry. I'm not going to run through this. I'm going to wrap up. Give everyone ride-ons. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you, Brian, for giving us an excuse to do these massive races. Stunning, stunning achievement. 200 times up there. Crazy and admirable. Right, the next race for me will be the mini crit, which I think is London, and I tried to get a message across in time. Well, I say I tried. It was actually only this morning that I noticed that it's 2 laps of the London course still. I wanted to shorten it to 1 lap for the mini crit, because you do that ridiculous sort of 5 or 6k leading anyway. But I think it will be too short notice for them to change it. I will chase the email up and see, but otherwise two laps of the London Classic route. Oh dear. So I'll see you there. Don't know if that was a good idea or not. I'm glad I finished it, but anyway. Thanks everyone. Catch you on the next one.